Well, Jake, you got a lot of that tight end room back, plus a couple of young guys to add to the mix.
Yeah.
What's the group been like in spring?
It's been good. I think for the young guys, it's just them learning the playbook, and for some of us older guys, it's just really just perfecting our craft, and getting better every day at the little stuff that we can focus on now that we know the playbook and all that. So it's been really good. Everyone's progressing really fast, so we're doing really well.
Breakout year for you last year. What's the next step you're trying to take care of this year?
Just become more of a leader and still produce out on the field. That's my goals.
I know it's always a battle to try to get a little bigger and be a better blocker. How's that gone for you this spring?
Yeah, it was going really well, and then I kind of had some things go on. I lost a bunch of weight right before spring ball, but I've been gaining it back now. So that's one of the big things I'm working on this summer is just getting bigger and stronger, so I can be more versatile and add stuff in for the run game.
How frustrating was that to make the gains and then lose them?
It was frustrating, but I mean stuff happens, so you just gotta adapt to it.
What about on the field wise, whether it's route running or whatever? Is there anything you're putting extra emphasis on going into the next season?
Definitely the run game, and I think just being more of a student of the game. Kind of being like a second quarterback out there. That's one of the big parts I'm really working on.
New coach, obviously, at your position. How's that kind of gone? And are there any differences in kind of the techniques or things he's focusing on?
Technique-wise, I wouldn't say, but coaching techniques a little bit here and there. Red's a little bit more laid back, but he's been coaching for a long time, so he's got a bunch of experience. So he's doing a great job with us, really teaching us, being very detailed in what we do.
Kind of help you guys. I mean, you switch guys, all of a sudden you have a new coach. You have to kind of impress to earn playing time. So I mean, there's already going to be competition, but I guess maybe is there even more?
A little bit here and there, but I mean, he was on the staff last year, so he knows how it was last year. But still, I mean, we're always competing, especially at the tight end position, which we have a ton of depth at this year. So we're competing every day against each other.
Going to have a new quarterback throwing you the ball this year, and you've had a bunch of them thrown to you in practice. Is it different catching a ball from each different guy? Is anything different for you out there with them?
Yeah, a little bit. There's some of that rhythm stuff that you have to get worked out. But it will as time goes on, so we're not worried about any of that.
That's obviously been a focal point for fans, everybody who's going to be the quarterback. I mean, for you guys, what have you seen from kind of that group and how those guys are obviously challenging each other to try to get that spot?
They're just all competing, which is good to see. I think this whole offense is really competing. Just everyone trying to get better, and the quarterbacks, they all want to be the guy. So it's bringing out the best in everybody.
Obviously there's a lot of the external attention on that. Internally, is this something you guys talk about amongst yourselves? Are you guys all wondering who it's going to be, or do you guys not really get wrapped up in that?
I mean, here and there, it gets talked about, obviously. But, that's up to the coaches, so, you let it be in their hands.
You got some young guys, obviously, that redshirted last year, and some other guys that maybe didn't see the field much. Chase Blakely, some other guys. What can you say about those guys and how they're coming along?
Yeah, they're doing great. I think for them it's just getting to know the playbook and getting comfortable out there, which is a big part of it. And they're doing a great job, and they're great players, and they're adding a bunch to our position group. Giving us a lot of depth and a lot of versatility, which is going to make us get more guys out there and just bring more to the table as an offense.
Look at what you and Alec were able to do last year, and Chase and David coming up, and Pistone coming in this fall. You feel like the depth is really getting built up at that position coming into this season?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think every day we're just becoming a stronger group.